Have you ever wondered why heartbreak feels so devastating, yet some people seem to bounce back stronger than before? This is a question that most of us have pondered at least once in our lives. Heartbreak, the profound sorrow we feel when a romantic relationship ends, is a universal experience. It transcends cultures, age groups, and social backgrounds. It's a shared human condition, a rite of passage we all journey through. Every one of us, at some point, has felt the sting of a relationship ending, the hollow emptiness that comes when someone we cherished decides to part ways. The tears shed, the sleepless nights, the appetite lost, all bear testament to the profound impact love and its loss can have on us. It's a pain that can feel all-consuming, a tidal wave of emotions that can sweep us off our feet. Yet, amidst this turmoil, there's something incredibly important to remember. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel the pain, to experience the emotions that surge within you. In fact, it's more than okay, it's necessary. Grieving is a natural part of the healing process. It's the body's way of processing the loss, of coming to terms with a reality that has shifted. We often try to suppress these feelings, to push them down in a futile attempt to appear strong. But the truth is, there's strength in vulnerability, in allowing oneself to feel, to hurt. By acknowledging our emotions, by letting them flow through us, we start the process of healing. We begin to mend the wounds inflicted by heartbreak. But remember, healing is not a linear process. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, progress and setbacks. And that's okay too. It's normal to have good days and bad days. It's normal to feel overwhelmed by emotions at times. The key is to be patient with yourself, to give yourself the time and space needed to heal. So, as we embark on this journey together, let us remember one thing. Feeling the pain is the first step towards healing. It's the first step towards moving on, towards growing stronger, and towards embracing a future filled with hope and happiness. It's the first step in a journey that, while challenging, leads to a destination filled with self-discovery, growth, and a renewed sense of self. Once the immediate shock subsides, it's time to reflect. This is the moment where the real healing begins. It's a journey inward, a time to understand the nuances of what transpired and to learn from the experiences that have shaped us. Reflecting on a relationship is like looking into a mirror. It reveals our strengths and weaknesses, our triumphs and our failures. It's not about assigning blame, but about recognizing patterns, acknowledging mistakes, and understanding the dynamics that led to the breakup. Consider the relationship as a whole. What brought you together? What drove you apart? Were there red flags that were ignored? Did communication break down? Were there compromises that turned into sacrifices? These are tough questions, but answering them honestly can provide invaluable insights. The key here is not to dwell on the past, but to learn from it. To take the lessons learned and apply them in future relationships. It's about growing from the experience, becoming more self-aware, and understanding how to build healthier relationships moving forward. In the midst of this reflection, it's important to be kind to yourself. We all make mistakes. It's part of being human. Acknowledge your errors, but don't beat yourself up over them. Instead, use them as stepping stones towards personal growth. Remember, self-awareness is a powerful tool. It enables us to understand our emotions, our reactions, and our choices. It helps us identify what we truly want and need from a relationship. It's the compass that guides us towards healthier, more fulfilling relationships in the future. Self-reflection can be a tough road to navigate alone. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if needed. Therapists, counselors, and coaches can provide valuable insights and tools to aid in the journey of self-discovery and healing. Reflection is the mirror to self-growth. It's the light that shines on the path towards healing and personal development. By understanding ourselves better, we are better equipped to handle the challenges that come our way, to form healthier relationships, and to create a future filled with love and happiness. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Let the healing begin. No person is an island, especially during tough times. When healing from heartbreak, it's crucial to remember that you're not alone. It's okay to seek support from the people who care about you. Whether it's a close friend, a family member, or a professional counselor, sharing your feelings can provide a sense of relief and perspective. Remember, it's okay to lean on others for strength. There's courage in vulnerability. A strong support system can provide you with a safe space to express your emotions, offer advice, or simply lend a listening ear. They can remind you of your worth, encourage you to look after yourself, and provide reassurance that things will get better. Surround yourself with positive influences. People who uplift you, inspire you, and remind you of your strength can help facilitate your healing process. In the company of loved ones, recovery becomes a shared journey. Remember, you're not alone on this path, and with support and love, you can navigate through this challenging time. Heartbreak takes a toll, not just on the heart, but the entire being. It's a jarring, disorienting experience that can leave us feeling lost and adrift. But in the midst of this turmoil, there is a beacon of hope, a lifeline that can guide us towards healing. Self-care. Self-care is not merely about bubble baths and indulging in your favorite foods. It's about respecting your body and mind, nurturing your spirit, and ensuring that you are treating yourself with the kindness and compassion you deserve. During this time of recovery, physical well-being is paramount. Engage in physical activities that you enjoy, whether that's going for a run, practicing yoga, or simply taking a leisurely walk in the park. Physical activity releases endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters, helping to lift your spirits and clear your mind. Equally important is your mental well-being. It's okay to feel the pain, to experience the full spectrum of emotions that come with heartbreak. It's part of the healing process. But it's also essential to engage in activities that bring you joy. Rediscover an old hobby, lose yourself in a good book, or spend time in nature. These moments of joy, however fleeting, can serve as a balm for your wounded heart. And let's not forget the power of mindfulness. The practice of being present, of grounding yourself in the here and now, can be incredibly therapeutic. It allows you to observe your emotions without getting swept away by them. It reminds you that, like all things, this too shall pass. Finally, remember that self-care is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. It's about creating a lifestyle that prioritizes your happiness and well-being. It's about redefining your relationship with yourself, learning to love and respect yourself in a deeper, more profound way. In self-care, you find a stepping stone towards recovery. It's a journey, a process, and every step you take in nurturing yourself brings you closer to healing, closer to a future where heartbreak is but a memory, and joy and love reign supreme. What's heavier than a broken heart? The burden of resentment and guilt. Forgiveness is like a breath of fresh air, a release from the chains of bitterness and regret. It's not always easy, but it is essential. Not for the one who hurt you, but for yourself. It's about letting go of the past and making room for the future. You may ask, why should I forgive? Well, forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of negativity. It's about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes, including yourself. It's about understanding that carrying resentment only hurts you more. So, forgive. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made. Forgive your ex-partner for their wrongdoings. Only then can you truly start to heal. Only then can you truly start to move forward. In forgiveness, you find the key to release. Opening. In every ending, there is a new beginning. Life is an undulating journey of highs and lows, and change is its only constant. After a breakup, it may seem like the world has turned upside down. But remember, it's in these moments of upheaval that we have the opportunity to reinvent ourselves and embrace new beginnings. A breakup can feel like an identity crisis, but it's also a chance to rediscover who you are outside of the relationship. You're not the sum of your past relationships, but a unique individual with your own strengths, passions, and dreams. Use this time to reconnect with yourself, to explore your interests, and to reignite the passions that may have been overshadowed during your relationship. Setting new goals is another powerful way to embrace change. These goals could be as small as learning a new recipe or as grand as pursuing a new career. Goals provide a sense of direction, a purpose that can guide you as you navigate through this period of change. They give you something to strive for, a beacon of light in the midst of uncertainty. Seeing the breakup as an opportunity for personal reinvention is not about forgetting the past, but about learning from it. It's about taking the lessons learned from past relationships and using them to grow. It's about turning the page and starting a new chapter, one where you are the author of your own story. Embracing change is not always easy. It requires courage to step out of your comfort zone, to face the unknown, and to start anew. But remember, you are stronger than you think. You have the resilience to weather the storm, the strength to pick up the pieces, and the capacity to create a future filled with love and happiness. Change is not something to fear, but something to embrace. It's a chance to build a life that aligns with your aspirations, a life that reflects who you truly are. And in this process of change, in this journey of self-discovery and reinvention, you'll find not just a new beginning, but a brighter, more fulfilling future. Closing. In change, you find your new beginning.